sitting in my office, and this office itself, my actual office, is about 330 square feet. There's, of course, more space out there. There's shared conference space. There's the reception area and all kinds of other things. But here in my office, Richard's office is about 330 square feet. And look what I have right here. I have 3 different remote controls. 3 different remote controls in a tiny little office like this. Chances are pretty good you have a zillion remote controls in your house, and almost every client who you're ever going to work with has numerous remote controls as well. And so this becomes something very familiar to people. What we're going to do is we're going to use visualization as a strategy to control panic, anxiety, fear, and distress by giving them a remote control to change the picture. I am not one who enjoys scary movies. I actually don't like horror films. I don't like scary movies. I don't like dramas where the good guy actually ends up dead. These are movies that I generally don't watch. I prefer to watch stupid romantic comedies. I prefer to watch historical documentaries and things like that. And so if I'm watching TV and I'm trying to figure out what movie to watch, and a movie pops on that is a horror film or a scary movie, I simply take my remote and I'll switch from Netflix over to Amazon. In fact, this remote control is cool because it actually has a Netflix button and it actually has an Amazon button right there. So I can actually change the image super quick. I also have a policy, and I know a lot of people are into fantasy science fiction movies, but I have a personal policy in my own life, and that is I refuse to watch any movie where humans fight non-humans with swords. Those are movies that I just don't enjoy. And so again, the same thing. A movie comes on, it's a science fiction fantasy, I have humans fighting non-humans with swords, bam, that channel gets changed super, super quick. So we all have our preference as to what we want to watch, and we're all used to using the remote control to get what we want. So this is a simple visualization strategy. Now, we're not going to actually carry around a remote control with us in life, but we can mimic that feeling by simply putting the thumb on top of the index finger in a position that looks like a remote control. So I want you to do that right now. Put your thumb on top of your index finger as if your index finger is the button of a remote control. Now here's what we're going to do in the process of visualization. We're going to go ahead and close the eyes down. And I want you to think of yourself as you are when you're calm. I want you to think of yourself as you are when you're relaxed. I want you to think of yourself when you're at your best. I want you to think of yourself in a peak performance state. I want you to think of yourself when you're most comfortable being you. And see yourself as you are in that tremendous resource state of calm and confidence and control. You can even put yourself in the scene of somewhere that's awesome, a place you'd like to go, or a place of your own creation, or even a place that you've been before. Go ahead and open your eyes up. Were you able to create that mental imagery? Were you able to see you at your very best? And then also to create an awesome place where you were? Were you able to create that visualization, that scenario in your mind's eye? For me, I pictured myself very calm in a place that I had been before once. I was in Hawaii. I was on the Big Island, and it was a black sand beach. And I was actually overlooking it from a cliff, and the sea was beautiful. The mountains were beautiful. It was the first time I'd seen a black sand beach, and it was just incredibly beautiful. It was a calm and peaceful day. So my place of visualization is that scene where I actually was one day. And on that day, I was calm. I was comfortable. I was confident. I was relaxed. I was happy. So for me, that is a go-to visualization of a place where I feel at my very best. You created your own mental imagery, whatever that mental imagery was, and our clients will do that. So go ahead and close your eyes down, and this time pick up that remote control in your hand. And imagine a giant screen in front of you, and imagine on that giant screen is that scary movie playing, that scary movie of you being uncomfortable in any situation, whether it's traffic, whether it's flying, whether it's, at a busy shopping mall, whether there's chaos going on, or anything else that's distressing to you in life. And acknowledge that that's not the image you want, and let yourself press the button on that remote control and notice the picture changes instantly. It changes to that channel that you want to see, that place that you've been before, that place that you'd like to go, or that place of your own creation with you at your very best. Now, if you want to go back to that scary movie, go ahead and press that button again, click. It'll go right back. The mind is an amazing thing, but you can press that button again, click, and you can return back to that safe place, that place where you feel your very best, calm, peaceful, relaxed. Go ahead and open your eyes now. This is a visualization technique using the metaphor of the remote control, a kinesthetic process to give our person a sense of control in any stressful situation. I've used this with a wide variety of my different clients over the years, smoking clients, pre-surgical clients, test-taking anxiety clients, but I almost always end up using it with my fear of flying clients as well. It's a great strategy that you can share and you can teach with your clients. I'm now going to do a session for reducing the stress of flying. You might title this hypnosis session the How to Make Flying Not Suck session, because I'm going to be working with a client who's not necessarily afraid to fly, but has found the experience so intolerable that it's affecting his ability to do his job. And so tune in, enjoy both the pre-talk where I teach some of these techniques and the session where I incorporate these techniques into the actual process.